Not this. I don't want this in my new PC. Welcome to the pre-stream. There are lots of things that will happen here, including me finishing setting up, so we didn't really get to it. If you missed last week's stream, that's okay, because it didn't happen. possibly ever want. But we're gonna get started here. So I'll give you 1 more minute. Feel free to tell your friends about the BGZNN. Of course, you want everyone to be caught up on the news. No doubt. All right, we'll see you soon. Love you. Bye. Oh, welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my God. Thank you everyone for coming in today. Welcome to the BGZNN. Many of you know what this is. You know what this is, the Big Gamer Zone News Network. We are here. We are providing the news. We have our finger on the pulse of the world, getting everything you need to stay educated and stay woke in these trying times. We have a loaded palette for you today. Many of you probably missed me last week. I understand. I understand why you would miss me. There's a lot to miss, in fact. But don't worry, I'm okay. Nothing bad or tragic really happened. Something bad did happen. Spiders, before the show, offered me a potion. And of course, I thought, in my good-natured and loving heart, that anything that Spiders offers me is gonna provide me with nothing but wealth and good being. Turns out it was the opposite. It gave me what I would call aviary bone syndrome, which means that all my bones became hollow. So I had them all replaced, and now I'm back to fully functional, dense bones. We are dense as hell right now. Damn those spiders. We hate spiders. Absolutely. Taking the week off has given me a lot of time to reflect, and I realized one thing is that I'm not engaged enough with you guys. I'm not staying up to date with the current comments, questions, concerns, and feedback of the BGZNN audience, the hit BGZNN audience. I realized that I need to stay woke to these fucking comments that you guys are making, and you're pulling in, and you're providing to the news. But we have, like I said, we have a loaded palette today. There's a lot that's been happening. Is Babe for PlayStation 2 good? Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we're gonna play Babe for PlayStation 2. But we do know that it's one of my favorite games. Anything that ends up on my good old shelf of good games is my favorite games. And anything that ends up in my frame picture of fun is a good frame picture. So you can guarantee that anything up here is good. Anything in here is fun. So, let's get right into it. I don't really want to shock and roll one of you, but oh wait, you know what? I'm forgetting one thing. This is a news show after all. We're your latest nightly talk and news show, so we gotta have a monologue, of course. Okay, Spiders, can you roll in the mic? I gotta wait for this to get here. It usually takes a bit. They're bringing it up from the floor under us, so you know, there it is. Thank you. All right, let's get into the news. Is that sexy pyramid head? It's more than sexy pyramid head. It's are you nasty pyramid head. And are you nasty? Because I'm feeling a little nasty. Today we had a really interesting development, I would say, in the Ghost Adventures case. I'm sure that many of you have heard of this. The Ghost Adventures crew ended up in a maximum security prison. I'm sure a lot of you heard about the controversies, but we'll get into them soon. But the more important thing about it today is that they got a presidential pardon. Joe Biden actually gave the all three members of the Ghost Adventures crew, I guess they have more, but the three main members, the other ones got left behind. They gave him a presidential pardon because they seem to have located Barron Trump. Finally, everyone was wondering where he has been. They have seemed to found him. We do have a clip. I'm being told that we do have a clip. Let me go ahead and get this ready for us so we can get into here. But this is very exciting. Oh, okay, we're rolling the clip. Let's go.
As we remain under quarantine in my Las Vegas-based museum,
Spiders, can you get me in there?
Documented a disturbing manifestation
you can?
directly next
okay,
to the Devil's Rocking Chair.
Good.
Oh, there you are.
Good, get me in there. All right, there we are. There we are. Oh, you know I wouldn't want to leave you alone.
You just appeared over
Okay, I think that's it right there. We just saw it. We just saw. There he is. There's Barron. So this is a Las Vegas haunted museum. Barron Trump's ghost has been located in the museum. No word on how it has gotten there, but we do know that this is pretty serious. Spiders, can you pause on Barron's ghost? Can we get a better look at Barron's ghost?
I've never seen it detect so many anomalies before.
You can just rewind. We don't have to keep watching, like hoping that they show it again.
Anomaly detected everywhere in here. Oh,
Madison Bailey on finding love with borderline personality disorder. Oh, well, there we go. We got it. Okay. This is not important right now. This is not important to Barron Trump's ghost, but we do see Barron right here. Anomaly detected, anomaly detected, anomaly detected. Many of you have probably seen that on your screens when you're looking at pictures of the Trump family. Seeing a lot of anomalies there. This is, I would say, a very more interesting development in this case. But many of you know, the Ghost Adventures crew, they were really, they did something heinous. Oh my god, it's hard to describe, but when they started off, and it was the night they were investigating one of the Amityville houses, out of the two that are there. And as many of you have probably heard, they I guess it's okay if, I mean, it is horrific, but if Joe Biden's giving him a pardon, then, you know, fucking go crazy, go stupid, I guess. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's get right into our next card. Oh, this is pretty interesting, actually. I don't know if many of you have heard of this figure, but Marjorie Taylor Greene has been in the news lately. I know many of you may not know her by name, but you may actually know her as the face of Andros from Star Fox 64. Spiders, can we get a comparison shot? Oh, there we go. There we go. As you can see it right there. It's perfect. It's clear as day. But Marjorie Taylor Greene has been in the news. I'm not exactly totally sure on why she's been in the news. But luckily I do have a good friend of mine, political correspondent, the big man here on the line. And he's going to tell us what's going on. Big man, can you give us a detailed analysis? Like, what is happening down there in the street? Like, why is this woman in the news?
Hey, the big man's back. www.thekickfrombrooklyn.com. You ever see them signs on the highway billboards years ago? I'd walk a mile for a camel. Or they used to have cigarette commercials. The guy used to say I'd walk a mile for a camel. Well, let me tell all you young people out there, the big man would walk 20 miles for a Quaalude. Let me tell you. That was the drug back there in the late 70s and 80s. Quaaludes. The good old Aurora 714, and they changed it to lemon. I tell you, I wish I had a couple of them fucking lemons now. That was the best fucking drug ever made. It was so fucking good, the government took them off the fucking market because they were putting the fucking drug dealers out of fucking business. Non-narcotic, non-addictive, bring back the fucking Quaaludes. You can take all the fucking cocaine, marijuana, and all them fucking designer drugs they make today and stick them up your fucking ass. There's nothing like a fucking Quaalude. I tell you, they were the fucking best. Having sex on a Quaalude, you thought you died and went to heaven, let me tell you. And when you had an orgasm, you thought you were on a fucking moon. Bring back
all right. Thank you so much.
Anyway,
thank you so much, big man. Cut him off, Spider.
Cut
Cut him off. Thank you so much, big man. All right, more on that story as it develops. All right, so let's just get into it. This is a Quentin Tarantino film. He has actually started a few of them. I agree. We should bring back Quaaludes. He made a few good points there. Non-addictive, non-narcotic. Honestly, I'd do them. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on to our next topic. This one is really gonna blow you all away. Wait. Oh no. Huh? What is it, Spiders? What? What are you talking about? Oh shit. Breaking news! Breaking news! Breaking news! I want to hang out with the dudes on the front of the RuneScape manual. What are they doing? I want to know. Spiders, can you give me a close-up? Look at that. What is happening? Who's the man on the right? Who was the man on the left? Why does the globe sit in between them? And why is there a jack-o'-lantern in the back? I want to hang out with them. I feel like they have a lot of good things to say. All right, well, back to the news. Okay, many of you have probably heard about the new Apex Legends event. Yep, it's an event. There's Apex in it. There's legs. It's all great. Probably not many of you have heard yet that Apex Legends legend, Caustic, is actually set to be replaced during the event. They are going to switch out the legend of Caustic with a buff James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. In an official statement made by co-founder and CEO of Respawn Entertainment, he said, Caustic really smells, and I hate that. James killed his wife, and I like that. I think we do have a picture of the actual new legends. Spiders, can you put that on the screen so everyone can see? But I'm very excited about this development. Personally, I don't like Caustic, but I do think that... Oh, there he is. I do think that buff James Sunderland is going to have a lot to add to the game. I think specifically he's going to have a lot to add in the fact that he does not have a living wife. And I feel like that trauma is probably going to haunt him while you play him. We don't know what his primary ability will be. We don't know what his ultimate ability will be, but we do know that his wife is dead. And we do know that he did kill his wife. And we also know that the piece of paper he has in his pocket does not have anything written on it, even though he keeps saying it does. But anyway, it is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm gonna ask. Let me throw one out there. He is so sexy. Now, absolutely, James Sunderland absolutely does Quaaludes, 100%. Absolutely taking lemons. Have any of you guys watched the show WandaVision? I have not personally, but yeah, as it finalized this past week. Many of you probably know this show, WandaVision, but many of you have probably not heard of the docuseries Wanda's Vision. That's right. Wanda Sykes released a docuseries titled Wanda's Vision, and it released alongside WandaVision, but was completely overshadowed by this bloated Marvel Disney bullshit show. So, I want a lot of you, especially the people who in my chat who decided that they were gonna watch WandaVision, to think about how your actions only hurt Wanda Sykes and her vision. And I have an official statement here from Wanda Sykes about the incident, and she said, HBO took all the money, and I can't see now. You left Wanda Sykes blind and watched Paul Bettany and one of the Olsen twins go fucking crazy, go stupid. And you let Wanda Sykes' vision go away. She couldn't go see her Target optometrist. Do you know how much she relies on her Target lenses? I can't believe you. You're to blame for this. Next segment! Movie of the week! Movie of the week! I'm so excited about this. It's the movie of the week. I took the week off. I was expanding my brain. I was filling my bones back up with the fluid and density that I needed to work. And in that time, I filled myself up with a little bit extra knowledge. I inflated myself with a little bit extra knowledge. Don't look that up online. I decided that we need to have movie of the week. The BGCNN needs movie of the week. This is not only the big Gamer Zone News Network, but this is also the BMZNN. Big Movie Zone News Network. And we are featuring one of my personal favorite movies this week. I am so excited to finally be able to show all of you this movie. We're not going to show the full movie. We're just going to show a trailer before we get into it next. But I want to warn you, this is very emotional. There's a lot of raw intensity here. So please show some respect. And I expect great things of you. But I swear to God, if one of you ruins the party for all the rest of Twitch chat, that's going to be really upsetting. So come on, get it together. All right, let's get into it. Spider, turn us over.
My name is Cade. I have an identical twin brother, Kale. Then one day it all changed. There was a bright light in the sky and time stood still. We were both selected. The pure majesty of nature.
Programmable virtual reality, the corrupt version.
A limitless digital universe, connecting all shared virtual reality. Digital tribes. I miss what I never knew. I'll take you out to dinner.
Leave me alone. I have a boyfriend.
Let's have
Get
a
out of my
let's
face.
have a
Leave me
drink.
alone.
Let's have a drink.
Leave me alone.
Let's have
I
a drink.
a boyfriend.
I'll meet
Get
you
out of my
back here
face.
at 8 o'clock. I miss my brother. I'm with you. Programmable matter. Kuz's biological mutant warfare plans must be stopped. Who am I? What am I?
It's a killer with unidentifiable DNA?
Is this how Eternal Sunshine was made?
In AI, fright and interest are not far from each other. Things can become real in your mind. I trust you completely, and you believe things you wouldn't ordinarily believe.
Who's there?
Justice is served. This is where we bring you all to rot and die.
Kate, I will love you for all eternity.
We will live in a virtual metaverse, a virtual universe, living in our own world every day. Everyone has the right to love and peace. I'll be right here.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our movie of the week this week, as many of you saw, was Twisted Pair by Neil Breen. But I didn't want to personally spoil the party, but Urshan did subscribe mid-trailer, and he did let everyone know Neil Breen is actually just Charlie Kaufman in disguise, guys. Come on. We all know it's Charlie Kaufman. No point in hiding it anymore. I mean, like, Twisted Pair, Synodoke, New York, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Neil Breen, all the same mind, in their augmented metaverse of information. Urshan, you had to let him know. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want you to feel like you personally ruined the party for everyone, because they're going to find out eventually. They're going to find out eventually that Charlie Kaufman is actually Neil Breen. But I'm sorry to anyone who may have cried during that. I know it is a tearjerker. It really is. But don't worry. He did direct Babe. He directed Babe, the video game, and the movie. Charlie Kaufman did. That was actually right after he finished Babe, he started Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, because he actually got influenced by some of the barn animals there, and he was like, wow, this is just like Montauk. So thank you so much for everyone for tuning into the movie of the week. So that's really it with the news, but there's another really important thing I wanted to tackle today, because I personally, last week's incident of aviary bone syndrome with spiders was very scary. I personally don't want to experience something like that again. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to, we're going to head downstairs. I have something down there, that I don't want to, the only thing I will say is if you have if your stomach turns easily, be aware of this next segment. But we're gonna head downstairs. But for everyone who may be hopping off, thank you for tuning into the news. I'm Campel Chunkesoop. I'm your newsman every week, every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. BGZNN, the Big Gamer Zone News Network. I'm always here. But let's go ahead and Spiders, can you take over? Can you keep the seat warm? I'm going downstairs. I have unfinished business down there. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get out of here. I'm not a huge fan of the basement. I think it's kind of freaky. There's a lot of down here that I'm not very excited about, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the news. And that's just the way it is, personally. That's just how it is, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get down into it. Get down right into it. All right. So many of you have probably seen before, but in the well, many of you maybe not. In the BGZNN, we have a machine, the soup maker. Like I said, this could scare some people. This is going to be a lot of body horror, so I just want to make you aware before we jump into it. The soup maker will allow me to create a new news host. So in case I ever die, there will be someone who can immediately take my place. I'm scared personally of not being able to deliver the news, and I know post-mortem, a lot of you are still going to be expecting it. My death isn't going to change your opinion of how you should be digesting your news, which obviously you should be digesting your news every week, every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time at the BGZNN. But with the soup maker, I can create monsters, and this will content warning ahead. So let's just jump into it. All right, let me go ahead and start her up. Let's get some hacking music rolling too, so we can really get into this. Okay, so with the soup maker, it's going to allow me to create a new host. So spiders, start it up. I hope you can hear me through the floor. Oh, I hear it coming. I hear it. Okay, there we go. Oh, looks like we already got a pre-generated host as well. Okay. Many of you probably see this right over here. This man. This is not a real man. This man does not exist. This is a generated man. Now, we have 3 things that we really need to focus on with the new host. So I'm gonna actually write these down real quick. Let's go ahead and make this. So, 1. Oh, that's actually bad. Okay, let's go ahead and make that a little bit bigger so y'all can see that. He has 3 things that he needs to love. Let's come up with those rules right now. I'm gonna expect you to kind of participate in Twitch chat and helping me out with this. So the one thing, of course, he needs to fucking freak for the news. Absolutely lose it for the news. No doubt. Two, of course, charm and persuasion. Oh, I spelled persuasion wrong. Charm and, you know what? No, just charm. And lucky. He's lucky. He's really good. Three, soothe and silky voice. He needs a smooth, oh, these are actually all good. Oh, he needs at least 3 cats. Okay, we're getting some more. We're gonna replace charm. I think that he needs the soothe and silky voice. Let's go ahead and get rid of that because we don't need charm anymore. We need a soothe and silky voice. Why not just make exact clones? Because we can't make just exact clones. We can't just have multiple Campels running around delivering the news. While I do think that would be a productive way to deliver the news to a worldwide international audience, I think that people desire the news from different voices. That, you know, they want new people tackling the news. He needs new memories with Quaalude enthusiast. Yeah, Quaalude enthusiast for the news. Okay. Enthusiast. Okay. There, we have our rules. He needs to be a real big Quaalude enthusiast for the news. He needs to fucking lose his mind for the news. He needs to have a soothe and silky voice. And he needs to have 3 cats. Add just another rat in a cage. And Ratatouille 2 is the answer to that. Okay, but let me get you guys started with the soup maker so we can actually see how this works in action. So this is just the soup maker. This is just the machine itself. Let me bring you around back. I need to put on my special goggles for this. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead. Okay, I installed some new glasses into my head. Okay, so now I can give you guys a FPS view, first-person shooter view. Does he love his wife? He loves his wife, and he loves making lentils for his wife. That's also a rule. That's the hidden rule. It's like a hidden menu. Let me go ahead and switch you over so you can see my angle. All right, here we go. This is the Gene Machine. Now, this is part of the soup maker. Of course, you're probably wondering, like, what? This can't be your perspective. Of course it is. Here are my arms, ready to touch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mess around with these, and we're just gonna toggle these all around and do really good things. And it's gonna make our new news correspondent very, very, very cool. A very, very cool guy. Chat, I'm basically gonna give you full control. But I'm gonna show you a little example of how this is gonna work. So let's go ahead and let's see. You see where it says chaos? Let's bump that up to 1 billion. Let's bump that up all the way. And now let's switch back so we can see our view. 1 second. Let's see. There he is. There he is. That's our man. Let's switch that back so we can see how he originally looked. Oh, that's him. That was him just a second ago. This is him with max chaos. So I'm gonna need your help. Tell me on the control panel what you want to see. We're gonna max out blue. Okay, we're maxing out blue. Let me go ahead and get this good old arm. Let's switch that up. Let's max it out. He's blue. His chaos is max. Let's switch back the chaos because nobody asked for that. That was just an example. But he is very blue. He's blue, and that's not enough chaos. Okay, so we should be using more chaos. I'm gonna slowly bring up the chaos, and we're gonna see kind of the transformation in action. Does this man love the news? Does this man love the news? Does he look like he loves the news? I'm gonna go ahead and let's take a look back at our control panel. Let's see what else. Yeah, I love this cool tone as well. I think the blue really adds a lot to him. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna really get his eyes open, because one of the things that really makes a good news correspondent is having like your maximum eyes open. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. Very good, very good. It's looking great. Yeah, very big Megamind vibes. I don't know if I would totally trust this man as the man for the news, but I would say that he is getting there. He is getting there. Max angry for the passion of the news. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get this all rolling. Where is our angry meter at? There's so many. We should probably max out mouth open as well. Angry. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and really get that. Should we? Here, I'll give you. We'll go up. We'll go up slowly. So this is only 0.8 angry. This is 1.1 angry. Oh, he's kind of normalizing a little bit. This is 1.6 angry. Oh, he's going back. He's regressing. This is 1.9 angry. This is full angry. This is maximum. This is the angriest man that we could have created. This is maximum anger himself. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I have to pee really bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit you guys here with maximum anger, which is his full name, and talk. Tell me what else we should get into, and what else should we hack into his genes. Here, you can take another good look at that. And then I'm gonna leave you with a good view so you can see him. I'm gonna turn out the music a little bit so you can enjoy it and get to know maximum anger. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I would say the downside of the BGZNN basement is that there's no cooling here, so it's getting pretty hot. So let's go ahead. He needs makeup and earrings to have a good look for his nightly broadcast. You're right, we should max out his earrings. Okay, let's go ahead and turn down the music just slightly. Let's get back to the control panel. All right, let's see. Okay, earrings should be maxed out. Let's go ahead and bring up mouth open a little bit as well so that we can kind of like really get in there. So let's go ahead and get the earrings. Let's max those out. Cool. The earrings are on now. I think. So let's go ahead and bring up mouth open a little bit. This is 0.7. Oh, this is 1.6. There we're getting that smile. We're seeing those pearly blues. Let's go ahead and max that out. Let's get the full 2.0 going. Oh, look at those beautiful chompers. Oh my god. Look at that smile. Would you deny him anything? I personally wouldn't. This is what I was looking for. Okay, let's get back over here. So let's go ahead and we got all of this shit. All this shit here. Do we have makeup? Is there a makeup option? He needs to be the one thing that we do need to consider for the news is that he can't be threatening in any way. He needs to be as non-threatening as possible. I do think that blue is a soothing color, so I think that was a good option to like start off with. But we need to just be aware that if he is threatening, it could put our whole operation in jeopardy, and people may be scared of the news. I'm gonna say we should probably boost the saturation, because we can get more blue, then he'll be even more soothing. Bottom middle one. Makeup, there we go, okay. Let's go ahead and max out makeup. Now let's turn that back around. Let's see him in action. Oh, he looks great. He looks great. He's just great. I love him. Let's go ahead and bring up green a little bit. Okay, we're gonna bring green to exactly halfway. Very good. Very good. I think that, see, we're getting deeper and deeper blue. This is exactly what we want because it'll allow us to feel better and more calm around him. Max out brightness. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of threatened. I'm feeling a little threatened by him. He seems very glossy. And personally, he does seem very close to Anderson Cooper. Oh, did we actually, wait. Did we make the perfect newsman? Did we make Anderson Cooper too? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Our combined actions have created new Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper meets the Zodiac Killer. Anderson Killer. Lower the brightness. Well, I want to keep this. I do want to keep Anderson Cooper 2 as a contender on the table. I have to be honest. Personally, I think we should save. Let's go ahead and let's get back to the control panel. I think we're gonna hit the save option on Anderson Cooper 2 real quick. There we go. There we go. He is saved, and we can refer to him as any time. Anderson blooper, exactly, like from Super Mario Sunshine, the bloopers. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna lower the brightness to only to 1. Let's see what that gives us. That just gives us a more relaxing Anderson Cooper, but I would rather just have regular Anderson Cooper, honestly. So this is how our man was. Now, how are you feeling now that I feel like since we've created Anderson Cooper 2? Like, honestly, what's the point of the blue man? You know what? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna say we max out his saturation. Let's go ahead and bump the saturation all the way up. There we go. Now he looks like your uncle. And we're gonna go ahead and I actually, you know what? He kind of looks like, you know, wait 1 second. Let me go ahead and I need to do a little bit of, let's get into this 1 second. I need to pull up a side-by-side of something that people need to see. So what is it called? It's called the fucking Geel Man timed out. People are getting timed out. Oh my God, what are you guys doing? Chill out. Stop posting links. Oh, you're posting links? Stop posting links. No posting links. Unless it's a link to the coolest thing ever, which is Anderson Blooper. And my new dad. I think we've maxed him out. I think this is his ultimate form. Let's go ahead and just save that as well. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna hit reset on him. There we go. There's our original man. There's the man I trust. There's the man I trust. That's who I want leading the news, but that's not our only contender tonight. Let's go ahead and make another one. Oh, disappeared there for a second. I have been practicing my magic. I don't mean to scare any of you. Let me go ahead and hide this from your view while I reset. Now, I want to go ahead and start off with something that could possibly... I want to hit... Now, we got Anderson Cooper, too. Frankly, got timed out for 120 seconds. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Wait, is that CX Lolly? Like, is that Lolly like you have... Are you into lolly stuff? Because if so, you're getting timed out forever. Indefinitely. Without a doubt. 100%. You're getting banned. From fully Twitch and from life. I want to hit a new audience. I think Anderson Cooper 2 will help us hit the adult audience. I'm going to hit the child audience. So I did bring in my nephew. Mr. I don't want to... Thank you so much for coming in. Regis. Thanks, Regis. Thank you, Regis. Thank you so much for banning them. This is Regis. Many of you may know him as Regis Aldorado. But I think that he's going to be kind of our palette for creating the perfect news anchor to cater towards children, so that children can be involved in the news just as much as adults. Adults aren't the only one with the privilege to enjoy the weekly news. Children should be allowed to enjoy the news as well, including different news outlets and mediums, such as TV, books, newspaper, and digital. But the same thing still stands. Here we got Regis Olorado. We got our fucking control panel, the Gene Machine. You see it right here. Bop, 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 bop. You love it. Let's go ahead and start off. What do we start off with? I think that, of course, a child news anchor should be happy. Should probably only be reporting on good, happy news. Probably have a hat. Can we add a hat? Let's go ahead and let's slap on a hat. Let's see what that does. Let's go ahead and turn up the hat to 0.5. I'm turning up the meter. Okay. 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 We're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and turn it up to 1.0. Okay. Okay. Regis, you got a little bit of a haircut. Let's go ahead and turn that up to 1.5. Oh, Regis getting stylish. Now let's really freak that. Let's go ahead and turn that up to 2.0. Let's see what it's like. Oh my god, Regis. But personally, I don't think that would work for the news. People need to see your face. So let's go ahead and get this back. We're gonna turn up the yaw, and we're gonna make happy 100%. So let's go ahead and get into that. So let's go ahead and you can turn up yaw. Let's go ahead and just max out yaw. Let's just see what happens there. And let's go ahead and turn up wait, actually, never mind. 1 second. We need to look at the differences between previous Regis and yaw Regis. This is previous Gis. This is yaw Gis. Cooler? I would say so. Personally, I kind of trust him more with the news now. Alright, Regis. I love your yaw. Let's go ahead and max out happy because I really need you to be smiling throughout this entire show. Ah! Oh! Oh! I'm sensing a threat in the room. I'm sensing a threat. Okay. Does he really need to be 100% happy all the time? Does Regis really need to be 100% happy? He is turning into the troll face quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Maybe that's what children want to see, is the troll face. Can we go through? I'm gonna go through the reigns of happy. So let's go ahead and see how we ended up here, because this is where my beautiful Regis by Baby Boy was before. But let's go ahead and turn that up to 0.5. Let's see what happens. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's a little weird, but it's not bad. It's kind of a grimace. But let's go ahead and turn that up to 1.0. Yeah, I'm seeing how we got where we ended up. I'm seeing how we ended up there. Can we turn it up past 2? Ah! Regis! No! No! Regis! I could never. But I found out that we can turn it up past 2. So now it begs the question. How open can we make our eyes? How open can we make our eyes? Okay, Regis. You're going full happy. I'm gonna get you to 2.0, baby. Fully 2.0. The gray skin is definitely would scare off some children. So I'm gonna say we're gonna have to probably bump up his hue or his saturation. But I do like where Captain Burrito's head was at. I do think that we should get some more open eyes in there, because personally I do think the closed eyes are what's really throwing me off right now. So let's max that out and let's see what it's like. That's more. I think if he were to approach me on the street and he would say, I have some news for you, I have some weekly news, I'd probably listen to what he has to say. To an extent. Like, you know, maybe I wouldn't trust all of it, but I'd listen a little bit. I do think that his eyes personally aren't open enough. I think we should open them up a little bit more. We're at 2 point now. Let's go ahead and just bring that up to 3. Okay, yep, I'm getting some more vibes that will allow me to really see what he's putting down. Let's go ahead and bring that up to 5. I want his eyes like agape so that I can like really see his pupils. Because right now they're kind of obstructed by his lower and upper lid, especially right here. I want a little bit more. It is Bebo. It's Bebo Baggin. That's it. Is that exactly? Luxo, you got it. That's exactly who needs to cater to the children for the news. Is Bebo Baggins. He's getting redder because he's getting more enthusiastic about the news. He's so excited. He's gonna burst with energy. Okay. His mouth is kind of doing a weird curl at the bottom. I want to go ahead and open that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn that up. I don't trust him anymore. He's kind of like has turned into a grape of some kind. It's kind of like if like the girl who drank the shit at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and turned into a big old grape, if she like was rotting or decomposing, that's kind of what we have here. That's what Regis is kind of imitating right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say we will not max out his open mouth, and that should not be something we want to do. But should we turn up the yaw a little bit, because the yaw really hit, and I think that's what we need to like kind of mellow this out a little bit in a proper way, so that he'll be like ready to report for the news. I'm gonna turn up the yaw one more. Violet, and she was a blueberry. That's where that fetish came from. That's why people like blueberry fetishes, which is okay. The yaw is the yaw is working actually. The yaw is working. That's definitely working for me. Let's go ahead and turn that up one more. Okay. I want to see. I'm turning it up to 10. I'm turning yaw up to 10. Regis, you've gotten so handsome. You've grown. But you're too old now. You can't report to the children properly. They need someone on their level. We gotta turn down the yaw. Oh, this is Regis without any yaw. We need him to have a little bit of yaw, it turns out. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's get back to the control panel. Personally, I don't know if Regis is set yet. What do we need to like really get him ready to report to children? Should we turn up, like, what could be better? We basically have double our normal amount for our eyes being open. We're maxed out on yaw. We're maxed out on happy. Like, we need something to really drive this home that children will love Regis. Should we... Let's turn the hat up to 10. Let's turn the hat up to 10. I don't like that. I'm turning the hat down to 0. Regis, I just don't know if you're ready to report to children, personally. I think that you're lacking a certain spice, and the spice must flow after all. Wait! Now you're onto something. That sallow, jaundiced-looking skin is onto something. I'm feeling that. That may be good for the news. Can you give me a little bit more of that? Ooh! 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 Look how sallow he's looking. Can we maximize sallowness? He's perfect. He's more than perfect. He's everything you could have imagined. This is exactly who I was thinking of when I was thinking of reporting the news to children. I'm so excited. Everybody hands up for Regis Alderado. This will be the new child news anchor for the BGZNN. Thank you so much. But we still have to make another contender for Anderson Cooper 2. Anderson Cooper 2 can't be our only option when it comes to creating beautiful men for news. This is not the devil. This is Regis Alderado, hero and patron of the news. Do not slander his name. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and I do want there to be different options for the news anchors that we are putting on the BGCNN, and I want more openness with our audience. I want a more inclusive nature. So I've installed a new plugin to the Soup Maker. It's called the Gender Gooper. The Gender Gooper. It's gonna allow us to turn gender into numbers, and then from there we can kind of just see how it goes. Cause little did you know there is only one gender. It's the number 1. Well, I should say up to 2. Up to 2. That's the maximum amount of gender you can have. Between 0 and 2, you can have that much gender. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna randomize us a new I'm gonna call it a what is it called? What do you paint on? You know, we're gonna call it a tapestry. A new tapestry that we will paint our beautiful portrait upon, and we will gender goopify. I think that this is the perfect patron for our gender gooping experience. So let's go ahead and bring them in. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a good friend of mine. Yes, a canvas. This is our canvas. This is a good friend of mine. Their name is Dolph Eggenmeyer. So Dolph Eggenmeyer is a really good friend of mine. They're really cool. We took a keyboarding class in middle school together, and they knew I was doing the news. They were really excited about this personal experiment that I was running with the gender goopifier, and we're gonna go ahead and see how it works. So let's go ahead and I want to see what the art slider does. Okay, let's turn up the art slider. But I'm gonna show you this real quick. So as many of you have probably seen, right up here is the gender. So we have we can go to -2, we can go to +2, we can even turn up our gender to 99. But I will say, beware of the limitations of the machine. It will it can backfire in some major ways. And personally, I want to make sure that Dolph has a great experience throughout this entire show. They really helped me out through a tough spot in my life, and I don't want them to have to suffer in any way. So let's go ahead and get into it. But let's check out the art slider first. Art was a cool plugin I found off a YouTuber. It seemed rad. I just have never tried it out. So let's go ahead and turn it up. So let's get back over here. Maximizing art. So it looks like art just really gave Dolph some beautiful eyes. So I'm great. Can you do fractions of genders? That's a great... Well, see, we can't do fractions because it's only decimals, but if you can turn your decimal into a fraction, then technically we could do fractions. But I'm gonna say, let's just experiment with gender. Let's turn it down to -5. Let's see how this gender experience goes. A -5 gender experience. Oh. I see. When you're in the -5 for your gender, you become kind of amorphous, which is pretty tight. I wonder at what point in your gender do you hit slime girl? Because I mean, like, slime girl is like an overarching category, right, for everyone. Like, at what point does your gender like devolve enough where you eventually can be like the blob? But let's go ahead and I'm gonna turn this back up. Let's go ahead and turn our gender back up. Let's just see -1. See something that may be a little bit more relatable to our experiences. Whoa, okay. Okay, one second. I think I see the problem here. I'm gonna turn down the art meter. Dolph, your hair looks beautiful. Oh my god, Dolph, you're looking great. Try negative 3.5. Okay, let's try it. All right, and let's see. Negative 3.5. I think that's a little bit more recognizable. I would probably if they were like, hey, I'm looking for a date to the dance, would you like to go with me? I'd be like, yeah, I really like your hair. I like your hairpin. I like your glasses that I think are glasses, and I really like the way your neck kind of dips into like that crevice in between your collarbone and the meat. And so let's go ahead and let's bring the gender experience positive. Let's have a positive gender experience. Let's turn it up to 0.5. Oh, Dolph, you really let yourself go. But you know, it's just what happens. You know, sometimes when as you get older, you get some cool glasses, you get a cool hairline, you experience new life. Let's go ahead and turn it up to 1.0, a full 1.0. Oh, Dolph, come on. Just shave your head at this point. Like, why even try to keep the hair? Just shave your head, Dolph. It's not worth it. Let's turn it up to 1.5. Let's see if Dolph finally shaved their head. Oh, Dolph. All right. 2.0 has to be our saving grace. Let's turn it up to 2.0. Let's see. Dolph, come on. Dolph, you just like, it seems like you tried to grow it out again. You got sideburns now. Dolph, this isn't you. I know you. This isn't you. More transitional your lenses as you the lenses are actually part of the skin. They just come out. Let's see how cool his lenses get when he gets more gender. This is 5 gender. Dolph, I gotta say, I'm really happy that you brought the hair back. I think it actually looks pretty good where you got it right now. I think that I'm stealing your style a little bit by doing like the poofs off to the side. But are you going for like a Sweeney Todd look? Is that what I'm seeing? Am I seeing Sweeney Todd in there? Dolph, let me bring you back. I'm gonna turn you down to negative 1.5. Let's see what the negatives look like. Whoa, oh my god. Jesus Christ, those are some piercing eyes. Let's go negative 1. That's a more human-esque experience that I was expecting. I will say, is this like, am I the only one who's kind of seeing ScarJo? You gotta wanna, like, Dolph, you look great, no doubt. And I don't take it as, I'm not trying to be offensive in any way. I know, you know, nobody wants to be compared to ScarJo, but still, I'm seeing a little bit of ScarJo. A little bit of ScarJo and a little bit of Angelina Jolie. I can kind of see that. Yeah, I can see it, especially with like the hairstyle. Dolph, I really like your hair. I think it looks nice and wavy, but personally, there's nothing like the good old regular Dolph. I love you, Dolph. Thank you so much. Scarlett Johansson. But Dolph, would you mind experimenting with us? Could we do a Scargelina Johansson? Scargelina Johansson. We're gonna see how this goes for us. So again, let's get back to the control panel. Chat, feel free to provide input. Whatever you want to see here, we will turn up. We will maximize it. We will turn it up to whatever numbers you want to see. You can turn it up all the way. You thought 2 was the max. You thought negative 2 was the max. You were wrong all the way. We can turn makeup up to 6. And let's see. Whoa. It's Morticia Adams. Which is pretty cool. Now let's try turning makeup down to negative 6. Oh. It looks like soup. But yes, feel free to freak on the control panel with me of the Gene Machine, the soup maker itself. I'm gonna go ahead and reset our makeup. We're gonna go back to 0. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we give Dolph a fucking cool hat. Yo, Dolph, how's that hat treating you? I don't know where the hat begins and your surroundings stop. Dolph, is that like a green stuff? Is that your hair? Is that part of your head? I'm gonna say we get rid of the hat. Dolph, we don't need a hat for the news. I'm sorry. Can we get a little bit more mouth open though? I want to see those pearly whites. See how they perform for maximum TV. There we go. That's the smile I was looking for. Thank you so much, Dolph. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and I would say we need a little bit more eyes open. Is this? I feel like this is the. Oh, Dolph, now you're kind of looking like Regis's parents. Because Regis was born born asexually. You're kind of looking like Regis's one parent. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say we turn it back down. We turn down the eyes open. We turn down the mouth open. We don't want you to get confused with Regis. We don't want to think that there's any nepotism happening on the BGZNN because that doesn't exist here. Oh no. It looks like. Oh no. Dolph, what happened? Dolph, are you okay? Speak to me. Okay. Oh my God, thank God. Okay, I'm glad to see you're okay. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's turn up our chaos. Let's make it a little bit more chaotic. Dolph, how do you feel about chaos? Do you have the Chaos Emeralds? Oh! Dolph, looking at you, I can't comprehend what's happening. Is this what is this what HP Lovecraft was talking about, dude? Oh my fucking God. Ow, you're hurting my brain. Oh, turn it down. Turn down the chaos. Oh God, thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Dolph. God. Should we turn up the yaw? The yaw really helped us out with Regis. It really made Regis, kind of give him that extra oomph, that extra spice. Maybe you could do the same thing for Dolph. Let's go ahead and turn up the yaw. Let's see what happens. No, that grimace makes me think that you're hiding something, Dolph. I don't know if I trust that completely. I don't want to turn up the yaw. I'm scared of that. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna say we turn up the pitch. The pitch right here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. It's Trisha Paytas. That's who Dolph is trying to be. It's Trisha Paytas. I'm pretty. Should we confirm that? Should we confirm that one real quick? Give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and switch over real quick to TV time. Let's get. Sorry, you can't see this. You can't see my behind the scenes of the Soup Maker. This is all BGZNN exclusive. If you want to see this, you have to go somewhere else. Let's go ahead and see Trisha Paytas. Oh! I shouldn't do this. Never mind. I forgot. Trisha Paytas has an OnlyFans. Okay. Well, we're going back. Anyway. So, yeah. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool experiment that we did. Let's go ahead and turn up our saturation a little bit. I want to see some... Now that's someone I trust. I'm going to turn down our pitch just a little bit. And you know what? I'm turning down our pitch a little bit. I'm turning up a yaw just a tad. Just a tad. There we go. There we go. You see the color in those eyes? Now that's someone I trust for the news. Let's go ahead and bring up our chaos just a bit. I want to just see what a little bit of chaos looks like. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sensing some fish. Some fish fins. Maybe Dolph all along was trying to be new Aquaman? Jason Momoa, new Aquaman? I'm gonna turn up, let's go ahead and turn up the eyeglasses. Let's see, everyone on the news should have eyeglasses. Oh, that's fucking cool, Dolph. Dolph, you look great. Where'd you get those? Those Ray-Bans? Oh my God, they look expensive. That's all I'm saying. Let's go ahead. I'm going to turn that up. I definitely think that works. It's like a cool news anchor. Dolph is like a cool news anchor. They look really cool. Let's turn up our mouth open just a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I'd say let's turn it down just a little bit. Let's turn down mouth open just a little bit. I think we're getting... There we go. That looks perfect. Oh my God, we're really getting places. Okay. Should we hit any final notes on Dolph before we finish them up? I want to make sure that they are like the primary specimen for news anchoring. Remember, we have 3 rules we need to follow. Quaalude enthusiasts for the news, really flying, really fucking going crazy for the news. They have to have a smooth and silky voice. Of course, that's something that we will hear when they start anchoring. We can guarantee that Anderson Cooper 2 has a smooth and silky voice. We can guarantee that Regis Alderado has a smooth and silky voice. We can almost guarantee that Dolph Eggenmeyer has a smooth and silky voice. We just need to know what Dolph Eggenmeyer's true form is. And also they need to have 3 cats. Now, who thinks that Dolph needs work? Who thinks that Dolph needs work? Is there anything else we need to add? I think we really nailed it, personally. I think we got it. Should we turn up the height a little bit? Probably tall. People like tall. Oh. I see, Dolph. What's that coming out of your eye? It does not seem healthy. I would probably recommend going to see a doctor. It's kind of scaring me. You can't be tall. You're a short king. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up our width a little bit. Let's see how wider is working. Wider is working. Ooh, I'm kind of, you know what? Kind of get. Is this like? Is anyone else getting kind of Ursula vibes from the Little Mermaid? I'm kind of getting Ursula vibes. Could we extend the news? We don't only want to hit international news. We don't only want to hit worldwide human news. We want to hit underwater news. The fish fins, the purple skin, the fucking cool shades. It's all making sense now. Dolph belongs in the water. Dolph needs to report the water, or report the news to all the beings who exist underwater. This is Dolph's calling. Dolph, you're perfect. I couldn't imagine changing you in any way. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Saved. Okay, folks. I think it's about time we shut off the soup maker. It was good while it lasted, and it lasted a long time, baby. And I feel like we got a lot of really good patrons. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get a look at all of our soup machines. Let me go ahead and get everyone ready for us. So we have Anderson Cooper 2. We have Regis Alderado. We have Dolph Eggenmeyer. Should we or should we not create anyone else? Do we think that we need any more contenders for the news? Or do you think we're happy with where we're at? I'm kind of happy with this. I think this has been good. Maybe next week we can continue with this. But personally, I think we should vote right now on who's the best. So if you want to participate in chat, go ahead and drop it. Just let me know in chat who you think will report on the news the best. And we'll see if we can get them a segment. But I personally, probably my personal vote, I'm probably gonna give. I'm probably gonna give to Anderson Cooper too. I personally, there's just something about that silky smooth velvety skin that really gets my goat. But just let me know who you think is the winner. I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the soup maker. You can still vote, do whatever you want. Go crazy, go stupid. I'm not your dad. I'm gonna get out of here. God, fuck out of here. I'm tired of this place. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking hot down here. I want to put my jacket back on. I'm tired of this. Doesn't even need to happen. Spiders. Spiders, get the fuck out of my seat. This is not okay. It's like you're acting like this is okay, and you know it's not okay. I'm so fucking tired of this, dude. Get out! Get out! Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm so tired of these freaks coming in and trying to take my seat. Well, folks, that's about it. That's about it for this week's episode of the BGZNN. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for our 2 new subscribers, or I should say our 2 reoccurring subscribers. Y'all make this happen. Y'all fund this. I haven't gotten a payout from Twitch yet, but I don't really give a fuck because yeah, it means the world to me that you're even thinking about me. Thank you so much to Urshan. Thank you so much to Red Ghost. Enjoy those Twitch emotes and enjoy the news. We're going to be back next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go crazy, go stupid, lose your mind, but be back here Friday to get the news and to help me decide who's the best news correspondent for the BGZNN in case I die of aviary bone syndrome. Thank you. You all have a wonderful, beautiful night. I love you so much. Mwah. Goodbye!